Don't buy your items on the Steam market, especially nowadays. We have heavily inflated prices on that marketplace. Today I will compare some case prices on Steam and buff163. This phenomenon I show you today also appears for other item classes like capsules, but you see the biggest differences when it comes to cases. I will not show you the graphs of every case out there today, but I would like to show you some examples for every class of cases. Let's first take a look at our beloved rare cases and start with what I call the cheap ones. In this category I include all the cases below or a little above €1, maybe nowadays up to €1.5. We are talking Steam market prices here. The Danger Zone case, for example, has gone up by 20% on buff, but gained 33% on Steam. The Prisma 1 case gained 10% on buff and 24% on Steam, and the Prisma 2 had also made us some profit with about 18% on buff and 30% on Steam. When taking a look at the more expensive rare cases, so we are talking €1.5 or higher Steam price, we see similar outcomes. The Gamma case, for example, even lost 3% on buff, but gained 15% on Steam. The Chroma 3 case lost 2% on buff, but gained compared to that staggering 24% on Steam. The Spectrum case comes along with gains of 7% on buff and 26% on Steam, and the Revolver case with 15% buff gains and 26% Steam gains. You see that all these rare cases gained much more percentages on Steam compared to buff, which should make no sense when you think about it. That just means you get, in comparison to before 6 months ago, just more cases on buff nowadays than you would have 6 months before when comparing it to the Steam market. Let's for example take the Chroma 3 case. When you would have chose to put €10 into that case 6 months ago, you would have gotten 6 cases on the buff marketplace and 5 cases on the Steam marketplace. Nowadays you would still get 6 cases on the buff marketplace but only 4 cases on Steam. And now tell me that this doesn't make any sense. But maybe it's not like that with active duty cases, you might think. The Snakebite case, for example, lost 43% on buff but only 23% on Steam. And the Fracture case lost 12% on buff but 0% on Steam. You see, again, same thing here, but only in the negatives. Let's take a look at the last case category, the Discontinued Cases. The Broken Fan case gained 22% on buff and staggering 41% on Steam over the last 6 months. The Riptide case comes along with 31% gains on buff and 40% gains on Steam. Now that we took a look at all the case categories, we see that this phenomenon is happening across the board with all cases. The Steam market prices are inflated. But why is this? I would guess probably because the unboxing demand went up that much since we got CS2 announced and now released. I would guess that most of the casual players buy these cases on the Steam market. This could inflate the prices on the Steam marketplace. At first I also thought it could be because external marketplaces just react slower to changes within the economy than the Steam marketplace as the central marketplace does. This theory would make sense when you exclude the active duty cases, because all the other cases had more movement on Steam than on buff, but not the active duty cases. They lost more percentages on buff than on Steam. You see, I can't give you a definitive answer here. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. But what I can tell you is that you shouldn't buy in general on the Steam market, but especially nowadays. Look at external marketplaces, compare them and find the one that suits you the most. If you don't want to do all the research to find the best marketplace for you by yourself, I got you. I will drop a video soon where I will objectively compare the most common external CS2 marketplaces out there and show you the pros and cons they have. If this sounds interesting to you, you could consider to leave a like and subscribe. But that's all for the video right now. If there are more things to talk about, I'll update you as soon as possible. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.